What's up, Wright State? Figured I'd give you a little tour of where I'm staying at currently. We're up here on the 4th floor of this house. Basic setup is 2 rooms on each side of the staircase, 4 floors, so lots of ups and downs that you have to do, but it's really cool. I really enjoy living here, and I'm usually here alone because the owner, Sarah, who is the department chair of linguistics and English language, has a boyfriend that she stays with across town, and Leia, the postdoc researcher who has a PhD in medieval studies and a background in journalism, lives in the room across from me over there, and she has a husband who's a lawyer in Newcastle and a family in Sussex. Pretty thick accent, which is awesome, and yeah, so I don't see them too often because they're always working or with family, things like that. This is the room that I'm staying in. It's Sarah's daughter's room, and she's currently off in college somewhere, so I get these lovely accommodations. We have the bathroom, which Leia and I share, which is really nice bathroom. They don't really do the whole shower thing too much, but the coolest part of the entire house, I think, is this radiator right here, which is also a towel rack. It's warm, keeps the towels dry, and it is awesome. Going down the stairs a little bit, we are going to the 2nd floor, and this is Sarah's rooms in here. Lights are off, so you can't really see in there, but you know, she has 2 rooms about the same size as mine and Leia's for her here. And this is Maddie. She follows me everywhere for some reason, wakes me up at 4 a.m. To purr and sit on my head. Here we have the ground floor, where we have the front door, which I come through there. We have the computer room, where the light doesn't work, or I can't find the switch. And then in here, we have the living room, as well as a back porch patio area. Also, if we come downstairs a little bit more, we have a kitchen as well as a dining room, and I can't really go down there and show you because the cats get in there and they set off the house alarm, so not the best stuff there. Anyway, figured I'd talk with you all a little bit about what I did today. Today was really cool. I got to meet with 3 managers of different departments within student services, equivalent to our student affairs. Organizational culture is a little bit different. They don't have as much as we do, of course, because the emphasis has been on staff development and things like that, because with the federal funding they've received, there hasn't really been as much emphasis on the student experience as there will be next year, because the higher ed funding model has changed from the responsibility of paying for college from the state to the individual. So they're having a huge increase, pretty much. They're going from having to pay £3,000 in fees annually to about £8,000 or £9,000. And this is just at Anglia Ruskin, which is it's probably equivalent to a Wright State kind of place. It's, you know, competing with Cambridge University and things like that. So instead of people who are lining up at the door, they are doing recruiting to get people in there, and they've built a reputation over the past few years. So it's a well-recognized university with 4 branch campuses, about 20,000 students altogether, maybe more. I think more than Wright State, really, but they have, like I said, a bunch of branch campuses all around. But today I started on my project with the training matrix, where I'm going through and finding out what trainings all staff from the different departments have done, trying to keep them on task with a timeline, and then you know, just kind of asking probing questions to really find out where the staff is at and where they need to be, then reporting back to Michelle, my supervisor, who administers the trainings, and she has an education background, so she really enjoys training and things like that. So I'm helping her out with that, and then I'm also going to be making some videos and really just kind of learning how Anglia Ruskin works inside, which is really cool. But today I met with the director of the I Center. Her name is Chris. Chris is her name. And the I Center is where all students turn in assignments. It's one central location. Faculty don't collect assignments. They turn them into the I Center by a deadline 5 p.m. on a certain day, and if they don't turn them in on time, they don't get collected. This was done to keep a little bit of consistency throughout the university and help out that way and take the responsibility off of the faculty. So met with her, met with a woman by the name of Karen, who is the director of, or manager rather, of study support services, and they primarily get to work with students who have dyslexia and other learning disabilities. They don't have a very large physically disabled population like Wright State does, so they have study assistants who help with note-taking for students with dyslexia, which is their largest population of disabled students, and things like that. And she has an awesome sense of humor, cool accent as well, so it was really fun talking to her today. I also spoke with Belinda, who is kind of Michelle's equal in the structure. They share the same office, but Belinda manages the web and technology area of student services, such as the iCenter and some distance education stuff, as well as IT departments and different things like that. Learned a lot about Anglia Ruskin and the higher ed system in the UK. If you want to know about that, please talk to me, because I'd love to talk to you about it, but I don't want to take up, you know, a 30-minute video for you all, because I know that you're a little busier than that. Anyway, it's been cool showing you around here today, and yeah, talk to you in the future. Take care.